My mom and dad would lock themselves in the room and do drugs and stuff, and we didn't have food, we didn't have toilet paper, we didn't have clean clothes. My grandma would bring us clean clothes and toilet paper, and we would take our parents' cards and we would go up to the store, walk across 25th Street to get food and stuff at 5, 6 years old. It was awful. Our favorite part of the week was going to Grandma's on the weekend and going to church with her and my grandpa.
Brie was removed from her home by social services, and she came to live with me when she was about 8. She was in a bad place. She was just really needing somebody to step in and just really take her under her wings. Well, I want you to know, when I got the kids, took custody of Brie and her brother Mason. I had no idea about what was going on out there for children, but I was so blessed that Angie DeWitt told me about MentorKids.
I first met Brie about 8 years ago. I think our match anniversary was just a couple of weeks ago. And our mentor coordinator picked me up at my house, and we drove over to Brie's house. And I think I thought it was going to be like really sweet, and she was going to be at the door and excited to meet me, and I was going to feel really good about myself for doing this. And when I got there, she was laying on the couch, and the coordinator was trying to get her to talk, and she said, "I'm just really tired." And I thought, oh boy, this is going to be something else.
When I was first matched with Kathy, I did not want a mentor. I was mad. I didn't talk to her. I would ignore her. I was just so mad at my grandma for putting me into it because I didn't think I needed someone to talk to, or I didn't think I needed another friend.
When Brie and I really started to develop what I would call like a good relationship, I just noticed that we would be driving in the car and she would just start talking about things in her life that had to do with school and other kids and just difficulties that she was facing. And I thought, well, this relationship is really going somewhere. This is good. This is good.
Kathy kept coming to pick me up every week, and we would just run errands and just do whatever, really. And she talked to me, and she just showed me that she cared. She showed me that she was staying whether I wanted her to or not. It didn't matter what I thought, she was still going to be there.
She and I have spent so much time just talking. We've never done very many exciting things or making big plans. We would just drive in the car and talk, and the more we talked, she started getting more and more real with me. And there were times I thought, this is really holy ground that we're standing on, because she is bearing her soul to me. And had it not been for the investment over time, this wouldn't be happening.
My biggest fear of my whole life was that I was going to be like my parents. I was scared that I was going to get into drugs and that I was going to end up like them and be in jail. And I'm actually having a baby in September, and my biggest fear was that I'm going to fail my kids like they failed me. But she kind of helped explain to me that since that's my biggest fear, I'm always going to have that guard up, and it's not going to happen. It's still something that I struggle with all the time. It worries me that I'm going to be like my parents. It worries me that I'm going to be an addict. But when I have problems, I can call Kathy, and she kind of helps me through whatever it is.
When Brie and I would drive into her neighborhood, there's a lot of hurting people in her neighborhood. We would drive into her neighborhood, and I would say, Brie, you're not going to end up like so many people around you have ended up. I said, you're just going to make the choice, and you're not going to do those things. I can tell. You're not cut out of that. You're not cut out to do that. You're going to rise above that. I know you are. And she would tell me, she said, I promised my papa that I wouldn't ever do that. And I said, you're not going to have any problem making good on that promise. And I intentionally reinforced that in her over and over again as we have been going along. If you're thinking about becoming a mentor, jump in there and do it. Brie and I will always be together until the end. And If you're hesitant, just do it. It's not time wasted. It's time very well spent.
She helped me grow closer to God. She helped me build friendships with people. She helped me to be able to trust people, because after what happened with my parents, I didn't trust people anymore. She showed me that I could trust people, that there were people that are going to be there and not leave me just after they're done being my friend. Or she just showed me that people do care. My match with Kathy actually ended after I graduated from high school in May of 2016, and they're just always still there for me. I actually got married in October, and they were there helping me through all that was going on, which was a lot. And she's like a mom to me in a way. I mean, she's my role model. I mean, if I could be like anyone, I would want to be like her one day, for sure.
Perseverance. Character.